5 most disturbing things caught on an Uber dashcam footage.
On the night of January 19th, 2019, an Uber driver named Albert Castro picked up a passenger from a bar in Citrus Heights, California. This passenger was 32-year-old Chu Vang. He'd been partying at this bar for many hours and was completely intoxicated. However, picking up inebriated passengers from bars was part of Albert's daily routine, so he didn't think much of it. What he didn't know at that time was that picking up Chu would soon put his life in grave danger. Fortunately, he captured the whole incident on his dashcam. Things started off fairly normal, with Chu sitting in the front seat and trying to strike up a conversation with Albert while in his drunken state. But then, out of nowhere, he started freaking out and saying things like, "You're gonna crash." Albert tried to calm things down and reassured him that he was not gonna crash. What Albert didn't realize, however, was that Chu wasn't fearing for his own safety. Instead, he was making a threat. Because just a few seconds later, he did this.
No, dude!
He grabbed the...
Yo, bro, I am throwing hands. You touch the steering wheel, I'm just like, quick, I'm looking over like, ah, you're out. You're gone. You're done. You're gone. You're gone. You're done. You're gone. Hell no.
Steering wheel and turned it in his direction, sending the car swerving across 2 different lanes while going 65 miles per hour down the Business 80 highway. It was a miracle they managed to avoid
hell no.
hitting any other cars.
Thankfully,
Albert was able to react quickly and remove his hands from the steering wheel before he put them in any more danger.
To this guy.
But just when he thought the situation was under control, Chu made another attempt.
Like, look at this guy. If you see somebody looking at you like this right here, something's up. I'm just saying. You probably gotta go to you know, you gotta get one of these, or you gotta get in a ready position, bro. It looks like he's gonna attack again with this guilty ass face.
This time lunging at the steering wheel with his whole body.
Where we at? Where we at? Mac Road, man. We're going toward Mac Road. Yeah, where we at? You gotta let go of my hand, bro. Thanks, so. Where we at? We're heading downtown. We're going to South Sac. Man.
Nah. Hell nah.
We're gonna go. You gotta let go, man.
Dude.
No, we're gonna go crazy.
It took everything Albert had.
Imagine this was a chick. Imagine. You know what? That would be dunzo. Especially going that fast.
Had in him to keep Chu from causing a potentially fatal crash. And while Chu passed out and stopped fighting for a few seconds, it wasn't long before he was trying to reach for the steering wheel again.
Like, this guy is just trying to make a living so he can go back to his family, and he's like having to deal with this crap. Like, bro, I'm gonna say this here. I don't drink. I've drank maybe twice where I've actually got drunk, right? And those were in my days. There was one, like, probably both in high school. Yeah, they were actually both in high school, not gonna lie. So, real quick, I'll just recap them. Maybe I can save these for another day, but if you guys want to hear the story, let me know. 1, I was just trying to impress a chick, and then 2, I was kind of like pressured into it. Those were my 2 like serious alcohol things, and it doesn't even taste good. But bro, the reason why I've chosen not to go become a drinker is you just look at what drinkers become years from now, and like I pray every single day for my family because they drink a lot, and that's what's really influenced me. Like when I was a kid, I would see, you know, exactly what would happen. Like my grandma, I love you, grandma, but I'm calling you out here, and I love you, dad, and I love you, mom, but I'm calling them out. I'd see my grandma acting a fool, stumbling onto everybody, you know, her nipple would fall out or something like that, and you're like, ew, what the heck? And like, that's exactly why I don't drink, is because it just makes you a fool. You turn into this fool, and why would I want to be that? Well, I'm sure there's like some religious text behind this as why not to drink, because it like corrupts your soul. Literally, it corrupts you as a person. you start to drink, and when you start this addiction of drinking, oh, maybe I'll just have a beer here, maybe I'll just have a beer there. It's kind of like smoking weed too. Like you maybe I'll just smoke here, maybe I'll just chill out here, and then you're like doing it every day. But then when you try to quit, when it's got you by the hook, oh, you're screwed, because now you have to depend on alcohol for you to actually live. You try to stop, it could kill you. It could kill you, and it ruins your liver. Your body literally treats like any alcohol like it's poison. And I want to become more firm in this belief. People are just like, bro, it's just a drink. But bro, it's not just a drink. I'm the person I am today because I decided not to take that drink. I decided to be that guy that was like, oh, maybe I could miss out on the pussy because I don't need it right now. She can go drink, they can all drink, and, you know, they can do whatever. I'll take them home and make sure they're safe. And, you know, it's paid dividends in the end, where my friend was like, hey, I appreciate that, bro, and it's strengthened relationships, but I don't really need to be around all that, and God's guided me down this path. Somebody once told me about this saying, too, and maybe this can influence you guys. There was this guy recently, he did like, he became like this terrible alcoholic, and then he quit, and he started to go to the gym, and like you can just see by his picture alone, like what drinking's done to him to what the gym's done to him, and I just love that so much. But the saying, it basically is like, your parents can make you turn. There's two types of people if you have parents that drink. You have one brother that will turn into an alcoholic, and you have one brother that will not drink at all. And that saying is just so true. And shout out to you, little brother Carson, love you. But Carson drinks, he goes partying, and he enjoys it. And I have no interest in partying whatsoever. I'll go to the cigar lounge. Personally, I'll go to the fucking cigar lounge. I'll hang out. I'll go to the hookah lounge. But bro, I won't drink. I get my little con here, you know, my little thing. I gotta have my cigar, I gotta have my hookah, you know, smoke it, increase my testosterone. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need a drink. And I hope my story it impacts you in some which way. Now, let's move on to the back to the video.
I love you, brother. I love you, brother. We're not gonna die, man, but you gotta let go.
No, I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
You gotta let go, man.
I love you, brother.
Fortunately, by this point, they were already stopped, albeit in the middle of the...
Like, he's like, I love you. This is the end here. We're gonna commit, like, Nasasuki. What is that what you call it? Like, what they call, like, suicide, and suicide's not something to laugh about, but they call it, suicide, where assisted suicide in Asian culture. I could be tripping.
Road. But what made this situation even more disturbing was Chu's complete lack of awareness and concern for what he just did. He's even heard saying the words, "We're going to die," like it's nothing. After catching his breath for a short while, Albert finally managed to call the police and explain his situation.
Ma'am, I'm in the middle of the freeway. I have a drunk Uber passenger grabbing my steering wheel.
No.
We're just south of 99 and 50.
Chu was arrested and later charged with DUI for trying to take control of a moving vehicle while under the influence.
And now, he's got is that the Dragon Ball?
I wasn't able
right
to find any reports on the
What is he doing? Why has he got this mask on? What did they do to him, bro?
He received, as it's a pretty niche case without much of any news coverage. But given the video evidence clearly showing him committing the crime, there's a good chance he was hit with a felony and will never be allowed to drive again.
Damn.
Still, it's disturbing to think about what could have happened if Albert didn't have the reaction time to stop Chu before he managed to crash the car.
Exactly. And so, what really, I really want to do, I know I'm gonna move on from the segment of alcohol here because I've yapped about it for a while, but I really want to go to one of those AA meetings. Like, not because I'm an alcoholic, I just want to see what it's like. I think it's very mind-opening if you just go to one of them. And I'd recommend that to anybody, not just if you drink, Just be completely sober and just go to one. It will tell you a lot about the world.
On February 10, 2022, 38-year-old Uber driver Christina Spacuza picked up a man wearing a ski mask from the small town of Pitcairn, Pennsylvania.
Oh, no.
Hi, Fortunea.
What are we waking?
How are you today?
We're watching the 5 most disturbing things caught on Uber dashcam footage. Yo, Loki, he's wearing the ski mask. I don't know. I'm out the You're out. Canceling your ride. Bye. We outie. Good morning, by the way, David. I know you're just waking up probably, right?
The weather was quite cold, so she didn't find the mask suspicious. But the complete disregard for her questions, or at the very most, a murmured response, was unusual. Though she continued as usual and began driving to the requested location, not knowing that things would turn bad very quickly. As they were about to reach the destination, the passenger made an odd move and shifted into the middle back seat. To Christina, it seemed like he was just trying to get a better view of the surroundings so he could point off the drop-off location. And sure enough, that's exactly what he did.
Where your ride is? Right here, up there.
Are they gonna rob
He told her
car?
to stop in a secluded wooded area just before Monroeville, Pennsylvania. But just as she tried to pull over, he did something Christina could have never expected.
Hell no.
Keep driving.
I'm sorry?
Keep driving.
You've got to be joking.
Keep driving.
What are you doing?
This is a gun. Keep driving.
No, it's not. Stop.
I can't show the visuals on YouTube, but the back passenger presses a gun to her head, grabbing her ponytail with his other hand, and instructs her to keep driving. Christina tried to stay calm and reason with the passenger. Unfortunately, he had no intention of showing any mercy.
Come on, man. I got a family. What are you
I got
doing?
a family too. Now drive.
What are you doing?
Drive.
Please stop.
Drive the car, miss.
Why
Just
are you
drive.
doing
Don't
this?
make
Oh,
don't make
hell
this
no.
so noticeable. Just drive.
Why are you doing
I would, after seeing this, I'm never driving Uber, bro. Especially in like a small town like this. Like, I feel bad for the people that have to do that because, you know, you get involved into these public situations and, like, people are weird. People are weird. That's why most of my jobs that I've had to deal with, except for my last job, I didn't want to deal with people. I was like the dishwasher at first. I was the freaking machinist. I didn't want to talk to no customers because they're weird. You learn a lot about people real quick.
this?
Drive the car.
A few seconds later, he grabbed her phone so she couldn't call for help. He also noticed and disabled the dashcam that had captured everything to this point. Tragically, this also marked the last time Christina was seen alive.
Damn.
Her family reported her as missing when she failed to return home that night, prompting an immediate search and rescue effort to locate her. And after 2 days of searching, Christina's body was discovered face down in the woods near Monroeville with a bullet wound to the back of her head. After further investigation, authorities also found her car, which was somehow back in Pitcairn. Fortunately, this discovery allowed investigators to recover the dashcam footage, as well as dust from the passenger's fingerprints. Combined with the information from Uber about who booked the ride, these clues led investigators to identify and arrest the suspect 5 days later on February.
I mean, it was pretty dumb. Like, that was pretty dumb. You're gonna murder some chick randomly. Hey, you ordered an Uber drive to a secluded area, right? Murder somebody, and then you don't expect them to get the information from Uber. Uber probably has something in the terms of service that says, hey, motherfucker, we're gonna take this from you, this information from you. We're gonna document this, and if the feds come, you're screwed.
17th. This turned out to be a 25-year-old man named
I'm not gonna say
Calvin
anything.
Crew.
I'm not
Calvin
gonna
denied
say
the
anything.
allegations and refused to talk about his motives. But the records from Christina's phone showed that he tried to access her banking apps multiple times after he'd already shot her in the head. Put simply, this was a robbery gone horribly wrong. He stood in front of a jury in February 2025 and was sentenced to
does
life in
WARE
prison
stand
without the
for?
possibility of parole for this cold-hearted crime. On the 17th of March 2014, 52-year-old John Williams picked up an Uber passenger at around midnight from a sketchy area in Chicago. However, what should have been an ordinary ride like any other turned into something that'll likely stick with him.
When you say Chicago, you already know they got a bunch of weird people there, bro.
For the rest of his life.
You know what
it began
YN
almost the
stands
moment the
for
passenger
sure,
got
bro.
into the car, as she made a bizarre statement that left John confused. But before he had the chance to fully process what was going on, things escalated.
Damn, that's a thick ass beanie.
Diamond.
Yeah. Go, go, go. You finna shoot up the car.
Shoot up the car.
Yeah, go.
What the
What the hell?
What is that?
He does.
That? What the was that?
He just shot at the car.
For what?
Let me call the police.
Man, this.
Let me call the police.
Yeah, I'm quitting Uber. I would have the same
As
reaction.
soon as John started driving, someone actually opened fire and shot at the car. John stepped on the gas and didn't ease up, running a stop sign and hitting multiple speed bumps. The shooter,
Bro, at least he was smart. His instincts kicked in, bro. I'm flooring it. I'm out.
turned out to be the ex-boyfriend of the girl John had picked up. He was even briefly caught on the dash cam, seen running after John's car as it drove away. Fortunately, the shots missed the vehicle and both John and the passenger were completely unharmed, at least physically. According to an interview he did later, this incident left John completely traumatized, as he'd never experienced anything this terrifying in his over 12,000 Uber rides. After the footage was featured in the
12,000?
news and it started gaining more attention, people came together and raised nearly $800 to help John pay for psychological counseling. On the night of September 15th, 2018, an Uber driver was completing a ride in Long Island, New York, when, out of nowhere, he was intercepted by another car driving dangerously close and trying to cut him off.
So I'm going to the right?
No, go through this light. Go through it straight.
Straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you just ran the red light.
Now what do I do?
Go to the top of the hill and you'll see a light. We'll make a right.
Okay.
Whoa. What's going on there? Doing? Oh my goodness. That was
That was a
weird.
little weird.
The other driver then pulled ahead of the Uber and blocked the road with his car. He then jumped out, approached the Uber, and started banging on the car's window.
The hell?
What's that?
You blew the right leg. Get the out of the car right now.
Just
I'm not
go.
getting
Just
out of the
go. Go. Just go. Just go. Go. Go around him. Go. Go around him. Oh my God, this is crazy.
What the hell is he yapping
This
about?
was an extremely dangerous situation. The other driver was angry and could have potentially had a weapon on him as well. One wrong move, and all three people in the Uber could have easily lost their lives to what looked like either road rage or an attempted robbery. Fortunately, the Uber driver made the right decision and kept his car locked. But when he tried to leave without getting into a fight, the other driver got back into his car and started chasing them.
911. Tell them we're being chased. Hi,
Adrenaline's
I'm in an Uber
flowing.
car and we're being
It's like-
chased by another car who is threatening the driver.
You know what? Uber probably has like these terms of service. I don't think you can like carry a firearm in the vehicle. And I'm no way endorsing breaking the rules, but I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
We're on Vernon Valley.
And he's
Road.
pursuing us right now.
He's pursuing us right now. He's chasing us in a car, in a white car.
They were also approaching a red light, which made them panic even more, fearing that stopping would give the other driver a chance to get out and threaten them again.
Coming up to a light. Now we're coming up to a light. I'm scared because
We're gonna have to go through it.
We're gonna have to go through it because this guy is. He jumped out of the car. We're in a Tesla.
But then something incredibly lucky happened that none of them saw coming. Not only did the light turn green as soon as they approached it, they also found a cop car that was already patrolling the area.
No, we had the passenger. There's a gentleman who stopped us and tried to have a fight with me, and he started pursuing us.
He jumped out of the car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that is pure luck.
Yes, that
Yeah,
guy.
that's him. That's
Pure
him.
luck.
That's him.
Stay here.
The cop managed to pull him over, allowing the Uber to drive away safely. And according to the video's description on YouTube, the driver was later arrested for driving while intoxicated. It's still unclear what the driver's intentions were or what would have happened if the police car hadn't been there when it was.
All right, the
On
best
the
for last,
22nd
or
of March 2020, an Uber driver picked up his passenger in Washington, D.C. and was looking for the right time to merge into traffic, when a random man suddenly opened the front passenger door and got into the car.
Your day, Ben?
Okay. Can I help you?
Where that money at?
You need to get out.
Bruh. Where the... Okay, you don't lock the doors as... Okay. This is situational awareness. Every time I get into my car, I put my seat buckle on, and I lock the door. Immediately.
What? Man, stop paying me. Where that money at?
I don't have any money.
Stop paying me. Where's that? Right now. Give
I
it to
don't
me.
have
right
cash.
Now.
It's digital world, bro.
Man, give me your wallet.
I don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now.
You can see that they were plotting this, though. If you look in the background here, look at them.
Digital world, bro.
Man, give me your wallet.
I don't have it.
Give me your wallet. Right now. Give it to me.
He began threatening the driver with a gun, asking for his wallet. Most people in this situation would likely panic and hand over whatever the robber demands, which is the right thing to do in most cases.
If you're in this situation, you floor it, get him away from his homies. He might shoot you, but you have control of his life, right? Is it the brave choice? You have control of the, but then you got the passenger in the back. I just thought about that.
After all it takes is one wrong move for someone to lose their life while being threatened with a gun. However, not only did the Uber driver that turned out to be ex-military keep his calm, he also did something that no one else should. He called the robber's bluff.
Right now. Give it to me.
Dude, he's a G.
Bro, stop.
You gonna shoot me?
Honorable Uber driver death.
You don't want to get shot. Come on, man.
Give me that wallet, bro.
No.
Bro, stop playing me before I hit you right here. Give me that wallet, bro.
Dude, he's a G, I'm telling you.
I got him on camera, too.
Oh, look at you. Awesome.
Yeah, this guy in the back, yeah, wow. Awesome, just a normal day. Sip my coffee. Oh, whoops.
Not gonna lie, I'm super grateful for you right now.
Well, ex-military. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane.
Before things could escalate any further, he stepped on the gas, forcing the robber to quickly step out. His actions may have been a bit reckless, but in the end they turned out to be the right call, as they saved both him and his passenger from losing everything. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any follow-up information available on this case. Hopefully the robber was identified and taken into custody before he attempted to harm any more people.
I'm just saying, YNs, bro. YNs, they coming after you, low-key. You better watch out.